Right now, so let's go ahead and create our authentication system, and that's not even, just gonna take a couple of minutes, actually, a couple of commands, and that's all. And this is this is one of the best things about Laravel, or even web frameworks in general, that you get things really quickly. So yeah, in order to do this, I'm just gonna go create auth in Laravel, something like this. Um, and if I click this link, for example, you're gonna see that we're actually going to a documentation version of 7 right here. But this will work for any, the commands work for any kind of Laravel version. We're actually working with the version 10, all right, the latest version. So yeah, if you look right here, you can see that I'm gonna work this out, creating the authentication system with a Laravel UI package. There's actually a lot of ways to do this, but I'm gonna go with the classic way right here. So let me copy this, and I want to go ahead and I want to open up some other command lines, since this is running the server, so we cannot simply stop this. All right, or this, the server will stop and we will not be able to access our own or run our own project. Right, so I'm just gonna open up a new command line right here. I'm gonna simply go ahead and paste this. All right, so we're gonna go composer require / Laravel UI, and we're simply gonna leave it like this. So it will actually allow us to install the latest version of the UI library. Right here it's telling us to install the 2.4, but I'm not gonna install this because this is kind of old. All right, so yeah, after this is over, I will simply get back to you. All right, so check that out. Actually over, as you can see right here. It installed the version 4.2 right over here. So this is the latest version. And if you look at the composer.json, you will see this file right here contains the packages and all of the stuff that are installed inside our own project. So we have the Laravel /UI right over here. And it's already installed. The version is 4.2. All right, so yeah, let's actually continue with the installation. We have to run this command also, so just copy this and I'm gonna go right here and paste. All right, so I'm not gonna actually, let's paste it once again. All right, so let me just go ahead and copy it like this, Control C, and let me paste. All right, so what's going on exactly? It's inserting right away. All right, so I'm just gonna go manually. That's fine. I'm gonna go PHP artisan UI. I just don't want to install it. I don't want to install the authentication with Vue. I want to install it with Bootstrap. All right, so I'm just gonna go right there, Bootstrap, like this. I'm gonna go --auth. So there we go. So again, we're gonna go ahead and install the authentication with Bootstrap right over here, and not Vue. Right, so I'm just gonna go press enter like that. All right, so there we go. So it's now telling me the authentication scaffolding generated successfully and the Bootstrap scaffolding installed. All what we need to do to finish this up is just to run the npm install and the npm run dev. So let's copy this. Let's go ahead right here and just paste this in and press enter, and this will also take like a couple of minutes, or a minute or so. I will get back to you after this is over. All right, so check that out right here. So it says added like 37 packages and blah blah blah. All right, so what's telling me right here, if you look at your project right now, you will notice that there is a file that's generated, which is the node modules. And this is what the installation does. Basically, it generated this folder right over here, which has all of these packages, these modules right here, that will help us creating the authentication system. And not only that, also added a bunch of stuff also right here that we can use to build this project. All right, now so you look at it right here, you can see that generated these folders. that represents models and packages for our own project. And if you look right over here at our own project, if we simply refresh this, we should actually see a login and a register links right over here. All right, so as you can see right there, if I simply click, if I open this up and click this, we'll actually go to the login and the register pages. All right, so as you can see right there, they're gonna open up right now. It's just gonna take a second. All right, so close this and close this also. All right, so there is actually the login page right over here, which is great. And there it is, the register. And now we can simply register for a new user. And if you look right over here at our database, it did not generate the user's table right over here in this database, in our own database. So what we can do, if we look at our own project at the database, we will see some migrations right here. You know, these tables are basically migrations. They're just the structure of our own tables. You can see one of them is the user's table right here. There it is. The structure of this table, you know, it has these columns, the name column, email, password, and so on. So what we can do, we can run the migration, and you know, it will actually execute these tables inside our own enemy database right here. So what we can do, if we look right here, we will see that Vite is running right here. So there is also some kind of server, or you know, Vite is actually an asset bundler. So every time we change something in the views, the page will refresh automatically, or, you know, or everything will take place, the edits will take place automatically, right, once we change them. So we're gonna keep this running also right here, and I'm gonna open up a new command line so I can actually run the migration, so I can create my tables. So I'm just gonna go right here, PHP artisan migrate, like that. All right, so this should actually prepare the database, run the migrations, and so on. So it's creating our own tables right now. So as you can see, pretty simple. If I refresh this now, I should actually see my tables right here. All right, so as you can see right over there, great. What I can do right now, I can just register for a new user, and we should see the new user record in the users table right here. So there it is. Just gonna type in my name real quick. I'm gonna go Gmail, like that, and I'm gonna keep the email as the same as the password. I'm gonna click register. All right, so as you can see, you're logged in, and there it is, the dashboard right there, and there it is, the user name, and there it is, the logout. If you click it, you'll simply log out, you know, no problems. If I just go to the user's table right now, I should actually see our own record. All right, so there we go. The password is hashed. There is the name, the email, and all of that. So yeah, everything is working perfectly. If I simply log out and try to go ahead and log in, the name and the email are basically the same. So there we go. You're logged in, and there's the dashboard. And yeah, everything is working perfectly right here. So in the next video, I should actually go ahead and I should integrate my own theme that I give you, you know, that I give you the code, and I give you the code of this theme in the first video of this section. So yeah, this will be all, and I will see you on the next video.